Okay, now that I think about it, the shining blob that just showed up in the grass there, it was probably just a Volbeat. Probably. I really hope that wasn't a shiny, but it was probably just a Volbeat. Anyway, time to head on into Verdanturf, Wally's hometown. Actually, no, wait, no, Wally's relative's hometown. I keep forgetting, Wally spends most of his time here, but his actual hometown is Petalburg. Verdanturf town. The wind-swept highlands with the sweet fragrance of grass. Well, I guess this is pretty nice. The Verdanturf town theme has been remixed a lot, though, so yeah. Yeah, so this is the other side of the Rusturf tunnel, but it's been cancelled. But maybe it won't be cancelled for long. Yeah, so this is kind of why Wally stays here. Well, I'd like to help, but I think we need the Mauville Gym badge to actually do that. I mainly stopped over here just for the Pokemon Center. Yeah, X Special Attack can kind of totally break the game, though. Not as badly as the Experience Share. Yeah, there are no easy win items in contests, except for the Scarfs. Strange person in red clothes from Carlos. I actually have no idea who that could be. So we can buy... Really? They're selling heal balls now? They're completely worthless at this point in the game. Nest balls, they're alright. They're not nearly as good as level balls from Gold and Silver. They are more effective on lower level Pokemon, but the actual modifier they give you isn't really all that big. Luxury balls, normally you actually couldn't buy these in the original Ruby and Sapphire. Normally you get these as a reward for winning Master Rank contests, so Strange can buy these here, but basically these mean that Pokemon that are caught with luxury balls, they don't start with higher happiness, but their happiness increases faster than normal. Useful for Pokemon like Chansey that evolve by happiness. You know what, I just realized something. If you breed Pokemon so they end up in luxury balls, does that still affect that? I don't know, actually. Someone, if you know that in the comments, please tell me, because that would be interesting. It might be useful to do things like breed Riolus in luxury balls or things like that, so they evolve faster. Anyway, I technically can buy those, but I don't really feel it's that necessary to get any of those. Nest balls are usually much better when you're very late into the game and your Pokemon are high enough level to instantly knock out any low-level wild Pokemon. Of course, by that point, you'd be better off using False Swipe. These houses look pretty cool, though. Yes, that's a long way off. Yeah, we're a long way off there. Yeah, that is annoying. I actually have an idea for some rules that I want to use for the Elite Four, but I think I'll explain that later once we actually get there. Huh? Shroomish disappeared around the sign? Would the dowsing machine be able to find it? I don't know. The piano's always pretty cool in this song. Oh, I think this girl tells you how happy your Pokemon are. Yes. Well, that's awesome. Happiness goes up very easily, though, so it's almost impossible not to have a Pokemon at that state by this point in the game. And this would be Wanda's house. Why is it that Wally's relative just happens to have the same, like, first letter of their name as him? And Wally's uncle. Yep, he's gone already. So much to live for. Did he really... Wow, that's kind of sad. Oh yeah, that guy. Wait, so that would mean Wally's cousin's boyfriend. Okay. Didn't realize that that was, Yeah, anyway. It feels very funny to hear a guy say that. Anyway. Pokemon Contest Spectacular, yes. This normally would be the first contest that you have access to. The Slateport one was actually for the Ultra... yes, Hyper Rank. So, there's a contest hall here, and again, normally this is the first one that you go to. Hey, Team Attract! I believe you got this in a contest hall in the original game as well. You are a very, very strange and creepy person. Why are there always guitar... Oh, this guy, yeah. I didn't realize that meant, the camera, and that is kind of annoying. Berry Blender, how I will miss you. In this place, you would blend berries with 2 players. Oh, there's a breeder here. Oh, wait, are they the Pikachu girl? Yeah, so if we bring the cosplay Pikachu over here, we can change it into a costume. Which is actually kind of cool, yeah. They get a new move for every costume. Yes, if you're entering the cool contest, you should use a cool Pokemon. Yeah, a Vice of the Year, right there. Yeah, making sure it has the right set of moves is good. So normally I think this is where you get your contest pass. I don't think about contests in terms of contest ranks. I think they've actually reverted them to the original Ruby and Sapphire, which is interesting because they were actually kind of wrong there. In the original Ruby and Sapphire, the ranks were normal, which is not really anything really, but they also then went Super, Hyper, and Master. Now, the thing is, in the Japanese version, these were actually referencing the names of the different levels of Pokeballs. In the English version, I guess they referenced the different levels of potions, like Super Potion and Hyper Potion, but then again, that way Master stands out. In the Japanese version, yes, Great Balls and Ultra Balls were called Super Balls and Hyper Balls. Ever wondered why Ultra Balls seem to have a stylized H on them? Yeah, that's why. They're called Hyper Balls in Japan. So, yeah, and Diamond and Pearl corrected this and changed the contest ranks to Normal, Great, Ultra, and Master, but they sounded a little bit awkward. I admit I do still like the original Ruby and Sapphire names, despite the fact they are technically wrong, but anyway, they seem to have reverted those. I dare say a trainer isn't qualified to call himself a trainer if his Pokemon aren't friendly towards him. Have you been giving your Pokemon Pokeblocks? Yeah, you guy who just explained stuff that we already know. And an old guy. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, back in the day it was a famous gateway. Nowadays, well, yeah, Slateport's kind of the gateway, and I guess Verdant Turf's lost a lot of its tourism. Oh, should I heal now? If I heal now, this is the only heal that I get before Watson. I'm gonna not allow the, Mauville Food Court, because that might be a little unfair. And I definitely do need the heal. But if that's the only heal I get before Watson, and Harmonica really desperately needs extra levels... Oh, I foresee Watson being quite difficult. I still have one Soda Pop though, and I do have a Revive. I do have to make sure to stockpile my Revives for the Pokemon League though, because I'm going to need those in between battles there. And now I don't think there's actually much point to going into the tunnel here, because we need Rock Smash to actually do what we need to do over there. There is another part to the tunnel, but I'd much rather, well, do that when we actually... I'd rather do it all at once, let's just say. So, I'm gonna have to heal here, I guess. And now, after this, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I could go back to the Trick House, I could go to Cycling Road. I might go to Cycling Road and attempt to train Harmonica there. If anything, it almost looks like Bongo is my main... Well, actually, Bongo and Harmonica will probably be my main bet for the gym, I guess. Kind of want them to go in at level 20. Harmonica, your experience curve. It's gonna get better eventually, but, actually, I should... Wait. Let's see what happens if I give the soft sand. I mean, it's not gonna power up, Mud Slap very much. I'll eventually give the soft sand to, 20% boost to, 20% boost to 20 power. That's only 4, I think. Or something weird like that, but, yeah. Might as well be better off giving that to Bongo later on. But, yeah, I do have to be careful or I'll end up over-leveling the gym. And it is... I don't want to ruin this music. Bike time! Yeah, I have so many fond memories of... Okay, now there's actually not really a big straight path on the daycare this time. That's actually really annoying. See, originally you could go straight past the daycare, all the way through Verdant Turf, straight through Mauville, and straight through the route over to the right side of Mauville. But now you can't really do that, except not without twisting your bike route a few times. Wait, why am I going this way? I keep wanting to call this place New Mauville, because it pretty much literally is New Mauville, except it's not. It's, Old Mauville, just, re-imaged. But now we can actually take on Cycling Road, so I guess we'll do that. The bike chain. Let me talk to you. Wind of Mauville. Why would it be in Japanese? Oh, well, I guess because, Oh, I have to ride a bike. Hey, and you don't have anything to say if I have a bike. Yes, because Hoenn is Japan, technically. The only problem with the match bike is it actually does make it hard to talk to people. But here we are, Cycling Road. What? Oh, I remember this person. Except you were a psychic in the... Wait, you were a psychic in Emerald. At least in Emerald you were definitely a psychic, and... Oh, this might not be good. Oh, Goldine. That's not terrible. Yeah, I remember this person being a psychic at least in Emerald, so that's sort of weird. But I definitely want to get Harmonica away from the Goldine. Honestly, I never remember there being a beauty here. I know there was at least water poles. That's quite strong from this point in the game. I knew it would confuse me. I knew it would confuse me. Always does. That is just my luck for you. Well, at least I'm fast, and I hit myself. Of course I do. Do I have any confused curing berries? Well, at least that doesn't do very much damage at all. And at least Bongo has slack off, so I can live with him losing a little bit of HP. Especially seeing as that without Truant, I can basically just go into a wild battle and just have him slack off to recover some health before the gym. Healing moves are really useful in challenges where you... Really? Really? The one turn where I'm not confused and it misses. Brilliant. I think I actually have to slack off now. Kind of wish you could see Vigoroth from the other side. It looks like it's making a very big yawn. Ooh, I'm going to use Flare when I have full HP. I'm so smart. I'm just going to make sure... Oh, that's... Ah! You've hit both times with that move? Really? Both times with Supersonic? Horn attack. At least that's better than Flail. Oh no, that's bad! I did not want you to have HP that low. At least you didn't go for Flail. Okay, good, that didn't confuse again. If it did, that would be annoying. And I'm gonna go for Bulldoze here, just because I don't want to miss. Because if I do miss, it could possibly Flail me. Bulldoze does look very cool, though. Is that some kind of a euphemism when you say bike, but you're actually referring to someone else? You're a bike stalker, basically. Oh no, I can't get off. Okay, there we go. Oh, Magnetricite! Okay, that's very useful considering I actually have a Magnetric. Oh, okay. the bike music starts immediately. Okay, so now that I'm on the match bike, it is going to record the amount of time that I spent here. The first time you ever go through Cycling Road, though, you are going to get a terrible time. Because, yeah, the trainers are going to battle you all the time. Wow, but at least Cycling Road does look a whole lot more amazing than it used to. Hi, biker. Oh. Jet black hair. Zinnia, maybe? Hi, bike with new music. Oh yeah, is this the rider, the word has lost all meaning guy? Also, yeah, bikers look very, very weird in this generation. Alright, are these guys triathletes? I don't know. Plusle, though. Although I might end up being... I spoke too soon. I was about to say I might end up being immune to every single move that this thing has, but I am evidently not. And, well, Mud Slap is going to do nothing, because this thing, has Swift, which is special now, which is actually very good for Plusle. I do like that Cycling Road has its own battle background now, that's amazing. That is... Oh, that was a critical hit, that's why it was so powerful. I'm going to just go for Bulldoze and see how much it does. Not enough. Oh yeah, Encore me into the move you're weak to. That's a smart idea. Well, I mean, most people around here use Plusle and mine and aren't exactly the smartest of specimens. That weird lady back there. Bye, Plusle. Level 20. I really want Harmonica to level up. Plusle do give a lot of experience for some reason. I don't know why, they just do. Yeah. Bikers look very weird in this generation. Oh, it's not the Riddle guy. Oh, I think I opened the menu just before he saw me. So if this was the original games, I mean the original Red and Blue, I could activate the trainer fly glitch right now, but... you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to immediately switch to Vigoroth. Well, I mean, I paused just before I hit you. Jacob. Voltorb, I didn't expect it. I thought you all had Magnemites. Anyway. Okay, Voltorb is freakishly fast, though. Although Bongo does have enough HP to not be destroyed by Sonic Boom. You probably don't have Self-Destruct. I don't think you have Self-Destruct. If you do, that would be very, very annoying, but you might have Screech or something. Roll O! I can't let you get enough momentum with that. Let me just see if I can slack off this. Oh, I'm faster than a Voltorb. That's pretty good, considering that Electrode used to be the fastest Pokemon in existence. And Voltorb keeps on rolling. And I keep on bulldozing. Oh, nice shot there. I love Voltorb's cry, though. Yeah, I always referred to it as Bop Bop Gurgle. I don't know why, it was just pretty funny. Anyway, Magnemite. Now, Sonic Boom I have to worry about here. Yeah, let's see if I can Mud Slap this thing. Considering that a critical Mud Slap didn't even KO this thing before. Well, hopefully Sonic Boom is going to miss. Lowered accuracy and still a 55% hit rate move hits. I hate the AI. Ugh. I like this Cycling Road background though. Oh, and of course Sonic Boom hits too. You very, very big annoying Magnemite. Well, not big, but you annoying Magnemite thing. Please die, thank you. Yeah, your battle failed as well. I mean, everything about your battle strategy failed. Well, good thing that we're in a Pokemon game, and thus our bike will never actually have problems. Hey, there's that secret base tree and the sign that says Team Aqua rules, Team Magma was here, whatever. I'm gonna have to slack off soon, I think. Also, why are there no more female cyclists? There was something weird that I thought, oh, here's the guy. This meant nothing in the original games, but now it's actually kind of a hint as to the method for getting both bikes. And again, I remember this guy. What is up with there being no female cyclists anymore? It's really strange. They were there in the original games. And, like, yeah, when I first looked up the new trainer artworks for this game, I didn't see any female cyclists, and I'm like, what? Why are there no female cyclists anymore? It's just... I don't see why they did that. It just seems kind of sexist to me. Yes! There we go! Sonic fail. Magnet bomb. Is that 100% accuracy? I think it is, actually. Not very strong, though. I always found that weird. Magnet Bomb would be so much more useful if it was actually special, but it isn't. It's physical, and very few Pokemon can make good use of it. Okay, anyway. Bikes don't burn when they crash. Well, hopefully they don't. Speed alone is quite a good stat in Pokemon battles, though. Hi, biker. No wonder these bikers are fantasizing about ladies coming along riding. There are no more female bikers here. Anyway, I remember this triathlete's name, Benjamin. Harmonica really needs to level up once. She'll evolve then, but again, I actually want to hold off on it because then she won't be immune to the gym. And Voltorb starts to roll. And Voltorb fails miserably because this will most likely want to KO it. It won't. Okay. Rollout usually does more damage than this, though. I mean, Voltorb does not have a very good attack stat, to the point where exploding electrodes often don't one-shot things, especially now with Nerfed Explosion. But even before Nerfed Explosion, exploding electrodes often fail to one-hit KO things. Yeah, you also shouldn't panic while you're riding a bike, because then that leads to you crashing and burning. No, there is not plenty of time. This is a timed race. Well, not race, just timed events. Hey, you can see the trick house down there. Yeah, apparently, Future Bike Triathletes Incorporated is not accepting women anymore. Triathlete Dolph? Really? You're named after one of my favorite characters from Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon? And yes, I know it's probably extremely weird that Dolph, of all people, is one of my favorite Fire Emblem characters. I just really like Armor Knights. I like that class. It's always been one of my favorite classes, and I don't know, I just thought that Dolph looks very cool. Not in the original games, he looks terrible in the original games, but in the remakes he does look pretty cool. He just has some of the coolest looking armor. Oh, that was close. I mean, that was also a critical. There's a possibility that you have quick attack. There's also a possibility that you're faster than me. Should I gamble on this? I will. Yes, I'm faster. Perfect. I can slack off. And I can do this as much as I want, actually, because... yeah, I have no Truant. Ugh, Spark. That is bad. You know what? I was about to say don't paralyze. And it did. Of course it would. Oh, no, First time Encore has actually been useful. Now I'm stuck on slack off. At least Harmonica is effectively a free switch, unless it uses Swift. Please don't use Swift. Please use Spark. Please go for Spark. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, really, Harmonica's being pretty bad at the moment. I should let her evolve, but I'm not really going to. I mean, she'd be really good if she actually learned any kind of remotely decent moves. Sorry. Decent moves. Just really. And I just found out that I don't get Dig until a lot later, so... that's really bad. I don't get Dig until well after Watson. If I did have Dig, and of course she doesn't learn Dig until like level 38 or something ridiculous. If I did have Dig at this point, it would be amazing, but I don't, and she can't learn Bulldoze. Yeah, you have an awesome name. I'm probably literally the only guy who likes Dolph out there. Yes, let's enjoy riding around. Whoa, hey, what happens if I let go of the bike here? Oh, that's weird. You don't fall down. Yeah, there are a few, so gotta remember those. And my time is gonna be terrible. 7 collisions, 1 minute or more. Whenever he says that, you know you've done terribly. This guy is always so harsh. Yeah, but I want to do that again. But that is the best record to date, apparently, so all the other bikers here must have been even worse than me. But now that we don't have to contend with any trainers, let's see if I can set a good record here. You always have to make sure to watch out for the trainers, though. They always like to increase your number of collisions. Okay, let's do this. 3, 2, 1, go! Stay out of the middle there. The match bike's a lot easier to control than it used to be, so this actually isn't too hard. Did I collide with him or not? Ah, 1 collision. Oh, right at the end there. Yeah, if you get no collisions, that's usually considered the best. Let me see if I can try this with no collisions. I'll be right back. No collisions, attempt number 1. Let's do this. Did I collide with that guy? I don't know. There we go, no collisions. Perfect. You still say that even though I had no collisions? Yeah. Oh, there's a male guy here this time. I didn't realize there were different attendants on each end of Cycling Road. But anyway, there's a nice shortcut now to this place. And, does this poker fan want to battle? Oh, Edwin does. That guy was very annoying. But yes, she is battleable. And then there's Benjamin. Oh, Dolph isn't battleable. Wait. I'll show you the strength of steel. Let me just take a look at his Pokemon for a second. Voltorb. Are you sure you didn't mix up your, message and you weren't intended to be one of these Magnemite people? Anyway, that poker fan is really good for training, Harmonica, so I might actually battle her. Oh, hey, I'm actually only a very tiny bit of experience off of 20. Of course, Bongo is very, like, a lot off of, Anyway, except if she's suddenly spiked up in her levels. Anyway, let's go ahead and battle her. Oh, I love that music. Anyway, I'll be right back. So that gets rid of Minun, and with that, you might have noticed that Harmonica is now level 20, which means I must mash the B button. Don't worry, you'll get your chance to evolve just after this gym. Sorry, I just need a ground type for the gym, and you're the only option we have. You'll be allowed to evolve after that, don't worry. So, here is my team. I need to heal Bongo's paralysis. I only have 1 Cherry Berry, and Watson loves to paralyze you, I just remembered. That's really annoying, actually. But I have to go ahead and do that. So these two are probably about at high enough level to go into the gym, as are these two, and so yeah, I guess my next stop is going to be the gym. I might just try and leech a little bit of life off of random enemies and maybe slack off with Bongo once against some wild Pokemon, but then I'll meet you back at the gym, really. So here we are at Mauville Gym. And I can't read the sign because of the match bike. Leader Watson, the cheerfully electrifying man. So, next time, we will head on in. See you then.